Christ's peace be to you. Today we are going to read from the Golden Legend, a collection of traditional stories that have been handed down from word of mouth to the ears of the blessed Longinus-The Varangine, Archbishop of Genoa, Italy. 2 Thessalonians 2, verse 14. Therefore, brethren, stand fast, and hold the traditions which you have learned, whether by word or by our epistle. We believe that the Golden Legend is very important for our modern times. As St. Paul just says, we need to hold to the traditions that we have learned, whether by word or by epistle. And this little epistle, this writing of Iagobus, blessed Iagobus, we learn a lot. And most of our Christian traditions we know come from this book. For example, we shall start with Longinus. Longinus was the centurion who was assigned by Pilate to stand guard with his soldiers at the crucifixion of the Lord, and who pierced his side with a lance. He was converted to the Christian faith when he saw the signs that followed upon the death of Jesus, namely the darkening of the sun and the quaking of the earth. But it is said, what led chiefly to his conversion was that he was afflicted with a malady of the eyes, and by chance he touched his eyes with a drop of the blood of Christ, which ran down the shaft of his lance, and immediately his eyes were healed. He then left military life, received instruction from the apostles, and for 28 years led the life of a monk at Caesarea of Cappadocia, working many conversions by his word and his example. He was brought before the governor of the province, and when he refused to sacrifice to the idols, his teeth were torn out and his tongue cut off. But this did not deprive Longinus of the power of speech. Laying hold of an axe, he spoke about smashing the idols, saying, "If these be gods, let them show themselves." And demons issued forth from all the idols and entered into the body of the governor and his aides. Longinus said to these demons, "Why do you dwell in the idols?" They answered, "We dwell wherever the name of Christ is not invoked and the sign of the cross does not appear." Meanwhile, the governor had lost his sight, and Longinus said to him, "Poor man, know that thou canst be cured only after thou hast put me to death. But as soon as I am dead, I shall pray for thee, and thou shalt obtain the salvation of thy body and of thy soul." The governor therefore had him beheaded, and then, falling down before his corpse, wept in repentance. At once he regained his sight and his health, and passed the rest of his life doing good works. Thus far the words of blessed Iagobus, De Varangine.